Welcome to day 8 of the Intuitive Eating series, where we talk all about the 10 principles of an intuitive eating approach to health and well-being. My name is Kate, and I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist and owner of Kate Regan Nutrition, a virtual private practice based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, we're talking about principle number 8, respect your body. We live in a society today that equates the size of our body with our self-worth. And it worships the thin ideal as a way of attaining a higher moral status or a higher social status. And I just want to say, I'm not here for it. Body respect, body acceptance, body neutrality, they are all fundamental pillars of intuitive eating. And I want to break this training up into 2 different categories, science and social justice, because I feel like it's really important to know the facts about weight and body size. But I also think it's really inspirational to hear about some of the social justice movements that are inspired or that do inspire intuitive eating. So let me start by saying that your body size is not as much in your control as you may think. 70% of your body size is determined by genetics. Of course, there are some other things that go into determining how big or small you are, things like socioeconomic status, food security, lifestyle factors like eating patterns and movement patterns, but 70%, a very large majority of your body size is determined by genetics, which are not under your control. Another thing I want to talk about is the BMI scale. And this has become something that our country and the world as a whole uses as a marker of health, when really it was created by Adolphe Quetelet, who was a mathematician. And it was never meant to be used on an individual level to determine how healthy a person is. So that's kind of been morphed into something really negative. And if you are in this place where you feel like your BMI, or you have been told that your BMI means that you're unhealthy, then I want you to rethink some things about that. Another scientific topic I want to talk about is set point theory. And this also relates to weight and how much control we actually have over our weight. So set point theory essentially says that our body is comfortable within a set point range of about 5 to 20 pounds. And to go outside of that range, we would have to go through really extreme measures. And if we do go to those extreme measures and we are outside of our set point range, then our body is going to work really hard to get us back into the range that it was designed to be at. So again, I hope some of these things are helping you to release some of the pressure that you feel in controlling your weight. And that might be a really hard thing to come to terms with, but it also is a really beautiful process in taking some of the blame off of yourself. So we talked about some of the science. Let's talk about some of the social justice pieces. And one movement that I really want to talk about is the Health at Every Size movement, HAES. If you haven't heard of this, I really encourage you to check out the website. I encourage you to read the book, Health at Every Size, and just kind of gain a new perspective about the relationship between weight and health. So HAES is a really beautiful social justice movement that aims to break away from the weight-centric healthcare system we currently have. It's a movement that is weight inclusive and focuses on health-promoting behaviors like eating patterns and exercise patterns and all of those kind of things that you can focus on in a positive light without focusing on weight loss. Because as we've talked about in some of the previous trainings, intentional weight loss fails a very large majority of the time. And again, that's because your body is designed for survival and your body is designed to stay within a set point range. And you don't have as much control as you might think over that range. So again, I really, really encourage you to check out the Health at Every Size movement and unlearn some things and relearn some other things about the relationship between weight and health. I have an action item for you today, and I want you to go through your social media because this is a large factor in how we feel about our body size. And with the process of intuitive eating, let me just say this, with the process of intuitive eating, we really strive to encourage body neutrality and body acceptance and not so much body positivity, because body positivity can feel really out of reach for a lot of people. And sometimes it's pictured as, jumping out of bed in the morning and being like, oh, I love my body. I love every part of my body. I look fantastic. And that is just not true. So body neutrality and body acceptance is what I really guide my clients to come to. So again, I want you to go through your social media today, and I want you to unfollow any accounts that make you feel negative about the way you look or the way you live your life. And I want you to follow some of the accounts that I'm going to list below that really focus on a healthy relationship with food and a healthy relationship with your body.